Alright guys, we are back. I hope you guys can hear me. If you can't hear me, let me know. Okay? 'Cause, yeah. Alright, let me do that. Just copy and go back over here and do a quick visit the site, put a page in there so I can pin this. Alright, we got that there. Whew. Alright, so we have a few um, stories, and I feel like, let me see, granddaddy goes online. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna start from the bottom and go up because I can't remember where I left off. So, yes, I do. I can tell. I think. So, come on in. How are you guys doing? Is everybody doing okay? I'm gonna have to turn on my monitor here in a moment. Um, let's see. I'm gonna have to turn on my monitor in a moment so I can see. All right. I think I already did this one, but maybe I do it again. Lake and Riley. I'm not sure if I did Lake and Riley. Let me go in here and see if the sound is good. And if the sound is good, then we can start. Right. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Right, testing 1, 2. Okay. I kind of feel like it sounds okay. But again, if you guys are having issues hearing me, let me know. Because my mic is turned all the way up. And for some reason, I opted to use. For some reason, I opted to use just go straight through. I'm not using OBS, right? I opted just to go straight through. So I'm not 110% sure why I did that. And it's really crazy because if I play like the background music, I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it or not. So we're just going to go through the stories. And then you guys tell me if you like the stories or not. Let me go back to monitoring this on my phone so I can see what you guys are saying. So crazy. Hi. Hello, hello. How you guys doing? Hi. Let's see. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. It's kind of okay. It's kind of mucky or whatever. I think I need to turn that down. I don't have any accompaniment or anything, so I'm like, let me turn that down and see if that will work or not. Because I don't know. Anyway, all right, we're going to start with the Laken Riley story, okay? Laken Riley, Athens, Georgia, February 2024, okay? So, a 22-year-old nursing student goes for a morning run on a college campus and never comes home. Her body is found in a forest area behind a lake. And the man who unalived her, an immigrant who entered the U.S. illegally. He attacked her, aimed her, and tried to hide her body. And this case became one of the most talked about crimes in America. This is the story of Laken Riley. We start with the victim, okay? Laken Hope Riley was 22 years old. She was a nursing student in Augusta University, but she was running on the University of Georgia campus in Athens on the morning of February 22nd, 2024. Lakin was from Georgia. She was described by everyone who knew her as kind, hardworking, and full of life. She was studying to become a nurse because she wanted to help people. She was the kind of person who made the world better just by being in it. She had gone for a run that morning, and it was something that she did regularly. She was on the UGA campus, which should have been safe, but on that day it was not. The discovery. When Lakin didn't return from her run, friends and family grew worried. They reported her missing. A search began. Later that day, her body was found in a forested area behind a lake on the UGA campus. She had suffered blunt force trauma to the head. She had been unalived. The campus went into lockdown. The students were told to shelter in place. The community was in shock. How could this happen on a college campus in broad daylight? The arrest. Police moved quickly. They reviewed surveillance footage. They interviewed witnesses, and within days, they had their suspect. Jose Antonio Ibarra, a 26-year-old from Venezuela, was arrested and charged with Lakin's unaliving. He had entered the U.S. illegally and was living in Athens area at the time of her unaliving. Ibarra had a criminal history. He had been arrested previously on other charges, but he was still free, and on that day in February, he crossed paths with Lincoln Riley. Here's what police pieced together, okay? On the morning of February 22nd, Lakin was running on a trail near the lake. Ibarra attacked her. The exact details of what happened are disturbing. He beat her, struck her head multiple times with a blunt object, and then dragged her body into the woods behind the lake to hide it. He tried to cover up what he had done, but the evidence was there. DNA surveillance footage and witness statements all point to him. The trial. Ibarra was charged with malice murder, felony murder, kidnapping, aggravated assault, and other charges. The case moved through the court system. His trial began in the fall of 2024. Prosecutors presented a mountain of evidence against him. They showed how he had attacked Lakin without provocation, beaten her to her unaliving, and tried to hide the body. The defense argued that Ibarra didn't intend to unalive her, but the jury didn't buy it. So on November the 20th, 2024, Ibarra was guilty on all counts. The sentencing. On December 18th, 2024, Ibarra was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The judge called the crime senseless and brutal. Lakin's mother spoke in court. She said that Lakin was a beautiful soul. She was going to change the world, and now she's gone because of a senseless act of violence. We will never get her back. The fallout of this case became much bigger than the one unaliving. It became a national story because Ibarra was in the country illegally. The case was seized on by politicians on both sides of the aisle. It became a flashpoint in the debate over immigration policy. Lakin's name was used to push her for stricter border laws. The bill was introduced in Congress called the Lakin-Riley Act. It would require the admission of undocumented immigrants who are arrested for certain crimes. The bill passed the House and Senate, was signed into law by President Trump in January of 2025, but Lakin's family was divided on the issue. Some supported the bill, others didn't want their daughter's name used for political purposes, and Lakin's mother said that she never wanted her daughter to be a political symbol. She just wanted justice. The chilling question. Lakin Riley was 22 years old. She was a nursing student. She was kind, she was loved. She went for a run on a college campus, something millions of young women do every day. and she never came home. Her unaliver is in prison for life. Justice was served, but the questions still linger. How did Jose Ibarra enter the country illegally? Why wasn't he deported before he could commit the crime? And could this have been prevented? And the question that haunts every parent, every student, every young woman who runs alone: could it have been me? Like Raleigh was a nursing student. She had her whole life ahead of her. She was going to help people. She was going to make a difference. And then, in an instant, it was all taken away. Her unaliver is in prison, but her family will never get her back. And the debate over what happened and why will continue for years to come. Turn off the lights. Stay unreal.